Guys, welcome back to World Illuminator 11. So we are going to do a quick check-in with the energy and messages for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, bringing in the Messages Tarot decks, and then also Message of Love Oracle deck and the Romance and Love deck. So let's check in to see what is coming through. So thank you, angels. Energy of the Divine Masculine. What do we need to know at this time? What do we need to know? Energy of the Divine Masculine. And I'm getting one more here. Okay, and then thank you, angels. Energy of the Divine Feminine. What do we need to know at this time? Energy of the Divine Feminine. So we've got this one and one more here. Okay, and then thank you, angels. From the Message of Love Oracle deck, what messages are coming through? So we're getting one card for the Divine Feminine. So this is the Divine Feminine, that's the Divine Masculine. And then we're getting a couple of cards for the Divine Masculine. Okay, and then this beautiful deck to finish off. Thank you, angels. Also an energy for the Divine Feminine, a couple, and then also a couple for the Divine Masculine. Right, so let's see what is coming through today. So Divine Feminine. So the first card that has come out, we've got the Eight of Swords. I am breaking free of limitations. I am the master of my mind. So Eight of Swords is the card of being lost in the mind, you know, really sort of in fear, worry, overthinking, you know, feeling trapped in your own mind because of that. But this energy coming through is that the Divine Feminine, you know, you're working on breaking free of those being in the mind too much, being lost in the mind, and any other limitations, being trapped in fear of any sort. You're becoming the master of your mind. So this is a powerful message coming through. And I feel that as a Divine Feminine, you are working on yourself, or you've been working on yourself. You're finding that you are becoming more of that master of your mind. You're not getting lost so much in the fear and overthinking as you did before. You're releasing all that and you're moving forward on your own path. So really powerful card to come through. And you know, the more you can be able to free yourself from the mind, the more you find peace as well. Because it is in the mind that you get so lost in that worry and you put yourself in that prison. And you know, by breaking free that way, you know, and becoming the master of your mind, you find more peace as well within yourself. So powerful card coming through. We also have the Eight of Wands. I feel things moving forward. So, you know, things are moving forward, and this is something that you'll be feeling. You know, things moving forward in your own life. You'll be seeing certain changes, positive change in your own life, but also on your journey. You know, things are moving forward. That's the energy that you're being shown there, and you'll be feeling that as well. And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about that positive eventual outcome. So you feel that things are moving forward, and I feel it's an energy of letting go of the fear and worry or being lost in the mind, and getting more into that place of being peaceful and calm in the mind and trusting and knowing that your heaven has got you. God has got this journey for you, and things are moving forward, even if you may not be able to see anything yet in the physical world. And you know, and through that, it gives you more trust, it gives you more faith, and you get into that place of, you know, trusting that there will be a positive eventual outcome in the right divine timing. And you know, and saying, I know that everything will be okay. And just being in that energy also helps you to find more peace in your life, you know, to find more joy in your life, because you're not lost in that worry. You are trusting, you're having faith. And if you're still in the, you know, worrying about things a lot, you know, and it's always in your mind and you're going over things, you know, this is where you are moving to, because this journey is of stages. You know, you will end up or get to a place where you are becoming more of that master of your mind. And it's an ongoing journey. You know, it's something that you continue to keep working on, and you start to feel that things are moving forward, and you know, and you become okay with the situation, because you know that everything will be okay, because you have that trust in the divine. So you are on that journey to be able to, you know, to then find that peace on your journey as well. Okay, so the card that has come out for the Divine Feminine, so we've got here reveal. And it says, I want to tell you the truth. So what I feel with this card is that there are some truths that you may be wanting to reveal to your divine masculine. Maybe you want to talk about things that have happened in your life that you haven't told them about. Maybe you want to tell them the truth about the love that you have for them. That can be what it is that you're thinking about and wanting to say to them as well. So that's what you are being shown. But I also feel that this is also about them wanting to reveal the truth to you, to tell you how they truly feel. If they haven't, done that, or they walked away and it's been some time, they're thinking about it. They want to reveal that truth to you. So that's what you are being shown. And then the cards that have come out for you as well. So we've got alone time that has come out, and it says spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. So, you're being guided as well to spend time alone, especially if you're in a place whereby you are in fear and worry over this journey. Remember that, when things come in on your journey, the time of physical separation, it is actually being brought in by the divine, by God, so that you can be able to spend some time alone. You can be able to find your true self. You can be able to grow in yourself, to heal, and spending time alone in that solitude is actually a really good thing. It's a positive thing for you. So, it will also help you to gain clarity on your relationship that you may be worrying and overthinking about, to then get into that place of finding peace and trusting and knowing everything will be okay. So it's also a message. Maybe, you're spending a lot of time with a lot of other people and you just need some alone time, and you're being guided to do that. That's what's also coming through. Then to finish off, we've got sacrifice that has come out for you. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. So this is also a message for you, the divine feminine. So maybe certain things you may need to sacrifice, certain things, you may realize that the relationship that you're in, that's not working anymore. To be able to have the love that you truly desire, you got to walk away from that, or you got to work on yourself. Make that sacrifice to really focus on yourself. And it's not really a sacrifice anyway when you're doing that. You're doing what's right for you. So, you've got to see what you're willing to give up. Maybe it's about changing yourself, leaving behind certain habits, certain things that you've done. That's why it's coming through as more of a sacrifice, but it's not in a negative way. It's about you doing what's right for you to be able to then have that love that you desire. So that's what's coming through here. So that's the message for the divine feminine. And then for the divine masculine, so they are saying to you here, the moon, you are my mirror. I know the power is within me to release all this fear. So, they are working on releasing fear. Where you may be working on breaking free as well, being the master of your mind, not being lost in the mind, in that fear. They're also working on releasing fear. And they know that the power is within them to do that. They're also saying to you, I am working hard on our future. So they're busy, they may be working hard on themselves, on healing, releasing things of the past. They're saying to you, I'm working hard for our future. They may be busy in their physical world, sorting finances out, working on healing their own life, things that they're doing. They're saying, I'm working hard for our future. They're also saying to you, the sun, you are my warmth and my joy. True happiness is always with you. So they're working hard for this future with you because you are their true happiness. You're the one that they want to be with. I'm also getting here, the sun and the moon energy coming through there, the yin and the yang, and they're saying to you, you are my mirror. So you are helping each other to grow, but, you are their warmth, and they know that their joy is with you, and you're their joy. So true happiness for them is with you, and they're working hard so that they can be able to have this life with you. They're also saying to you, self-love, I am still trying to heal. That's what they're also working hard on, trying to heal themselves, things of the past, what's been holding them back. They're busy working on that, and they want you to know that as well. And they're saying, whilst I am busy working, I'm also reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. So they're missing the jokes that the two of you used to share, the times that you used to share, the good times that you've shared. They are thinking about that. They're missing that. They're thinking of you. So even if they may be quiet, then they're busy with things that they're doing in their life, they are reminiscing of the times that you shared, and they are thinking of you and wishing that you were there with them. That's what's really coming through. We also have here the next card that we have is celebrate. So they're thinking of celebrating. They want to celebrate with you. They want a life with you. And it says, today celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. So I feel that this is what they're wanting to do. They want to celebrate the love that they share with you. They want to be with you, grow old with you, is what I'm really getting there. And, and they want to be in a place in which they've worked on their healing and loving themselves enough. They're working hard for that future so that they can then be able to celebrate this love with you. They want that with you, and they're working towards that. And then the last card that has also come out for them. So we've got here trust, and it says, guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. So I feel that this is something that they're learning where they are right now. They're learning as well to guard their heart. They're realizing that certain people may not have been there for them in the way that they would have thought, that, certain people would be there for them, whether it's family, a partner, a karmic partner, whoever. And, they're realizing that not everyone deserves their heart. And they're working on moving towards the person who truly deserves their heart, who is you, their true happiness. So they're showing you that, they know where they want to go, and they're working towards that life with you. So really beautiful messages. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Sending you so much love.